The federal government has said that the evacuation of Nigerians from abroad due to the COVID-19 pandemic would end on Saturday, August 22, 2020. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are the top 10 stories now. At number 10, the Chairman Board of Directors of the News Agency of Nigeria, Malam Umeh, is dead. The news of his death was confirmed to NAN on Monday by a member of his family in Abuja. He died at the age of 70. Maida was the Chief Press Secretary to Muhammadu Buhari when he became military head of state in December 1983. Until his death, Maida was a member of the Executive Board of the International Press Institute and also a shareholder of Media Trust Limited. At number 9, Canada's Finance Minister Bill Morneau announced his resignation on Monday amid a reported split with Prime Minister Justin Trudeau over pandemic spending. The finance minister, who has held the post since 2015, told a news conference that he met with the Prime Minister to inform him that he would not run in the next election and that a new finance minister with a long-term outlook was needed. Morneau said he would now run for the position of Secretary General of the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development. At number 8, the governor of Kaduna State, Nasir El-Rufai, says his administration is installing CCTVs in the southern part of the state as one of the efforts to strengthen security forces and restore calm in the communities. The governor disclosed this in a statement he signed on Monday after meeting with the president of the Christian Association of Nigeria, Reverend Shukbo Ayokunle, and other CAN leaders in Kaduna State. El-Rufai said, "We are also addressing the technology side of security through the procurement of drones, the award of contracts to install CCTVs in faces in Kaduna, Kafanchan and Zaria metropolitan areas, build a command and control center, and establish a forensic laboratory." At number 7, human rights lawyer Inibere Effiong has sued the federal government, the Minister of Information and Culture Lai Mohammed, and the National Broadcasting Commission for arbitrarily amending the broadcast code and hiking the fine for hate speech from 500,000 naira to 5 million naira. In the suit filed before a federal high court in Lagos, Effiong challenged the imposition of 5 million naira fine on Nigeria Info FM Lagos and the threat by the NBC to punish other broadcast stations in the country over alleged hate speech. The suit comes barely days after the NBC fined Nigeria Info for granting an interview to a former deputy governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Dr. Obadiah Milafia, who claimed that an unidentified northern governor was the leader of Boko Haram. Effiong told the court that the actions of the NBC, the Minister of Information and the federal government had gravely affected his freedom of expression and that of broadcast stations, broadcasters, and other Nigerian citizens who also appear as guests on radio and television stations to express critical views about the government and public office holders. At number 6, the Nigerian government is proposing a 12.658 trillion naira budget for the 2021 fiscal year. According to a circular posted on the website of the Budget Office of the Federation on Monday, the aggregate revenue available for budget for 2021 is projected at 7.498 trillion naira, while the aggregate expenditure level is projected to be 12.658 trillion naira. The government said the projections are in accordance with its 2021-2023 medium-term expenditure framework and fiscal strategy paper. According to the circular signed by the Minister for Finance, Zainab Ahmed, the key parameters for the 2021-2023 fiscal framework were set in line with the global and domestic economic outlook. At number 5, the two wives and child of a member of the Bauchi State House of Assembly representing Das constituency, Musa Baraza, have regained their freedom after 5 days of being in captivity. Rootstv had reported that unknown gunmen had attacked and killed the lawmaker last week Thursday at his house in Das and abducted his wife and child. The news of their release was announced on Twitter by the Chief of Staff, Bauchi Government House, Dr. Ladan Saliu. Bauchi State Police Command also confirmed the rescue of the abducted victims by its personnel who acted on reliable information volunteered by members of the public. At number 4, the World Health Organization has warned that coronavirus in Asia-Pacific region is being spread by young people between ages 20 and 40 who are unaware they are infected because they have no or mild symptoms. The warning was given by the World Health Organization's regional director based in Manila, Takashi Kasai, who said because many of the young people were asymptomatic or have mild symptoms of COVID-19, they unknowingly pass on the virus to others. According to the World Health Organization, the Western Pacific region, which covers 27 countries in Asia and the Pacific, has so far confirmed more than 400,000 coronavirus infections and almost 9,300 deaths. At number 3, the National Identity Management Commission (NIMC) has said that its mobile app is yet to be approved for public consumption. This was disclosed in a statement by the head of corporate communications, Kayode Adekogi, on Monday. NIMC explained that the app is a novel innovation by the Commission and is yet to be officially approved for public consumption. The Commission said the app is still in the test environment and currently being fine-tuned to give users the best experience with adequate privacy and data security, and that once the test stage is concluded, the Commission will issue a formal statement regarding its usage. At number 2, the United Nations says no fewer than 70,000 workers are believed to have been rendered jobless by the recent devastating explosions in Beirut, Lebanon. A spokesperson for the UN, Mr. Stefan Dujarric, who stated this during his daily news briefing on Monday, said many households were directly affected. He noted that the latest figure was besides the 220,000 workers estimated to have lost their jobs due to the country's financial crisis that began in October 2019. About 40,000 buildings were lost to the explosion, 3,000 residential structures were severely damaged, and at least 2,000 doctors were either injured or their clinics were destroyed. Finally, at number 1, on Monday, the federal government said the ongoing evacuation of Nigerians from abroad as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic would end on Saturday, August 22, 2020. This was disclosed by the chairman of the Presidential Task Force on COVID-19 and Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Boss Mustafa, during a press briefing in Abuja. He said the stoppage of evacuation would give the nation's airports sufficient time to prepare for reopening. Mustafa also disclosed that some countries like the United States of America, United Arab Emirates and Egypt had expressed their readiness to repatriate convicted Nigerians who had been pardoned and paroled. Always remember to wear your mask, wash your hands and stay safe. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.